Hello everyone, welcome back to Help Well. In today's video, we are going to learn Excel basics for beginners. If you want to work in data entry, office jobs, admin work, reporting or any company related work, Excel is one of the most important skill you must learn. And don't worry, this video is made for complete beginners. We are not going to learn complicated formulas or advanced features. We will focus only on the practical things beginners actually use in real jobs. By the end of this video, you will know how to use the Excel interface, work with multiple sheets, create tables, use basic formulas, open and save CSV files, remove duplicates, and complete a real beginner level practical task. So let's get started. Part 1, Understanding the Excel interface. When you open the Excel for the first time, the screen may look confusing. But once you understand the layout, everything becomes much easier. Excel is mainly made up of rows, columns and cells. Let's understand them one by one. First, look at the top part of the Excel, where you see the letters A, B, C, D, E and so on. These are called columns. Columns go from up to down, means vertically, just like standing line. Now look at the left side of the Excel. You see the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. These are called rows. Rows go from left to right, means horizontally, just like sleeping line. Where row and column meet, that small box is called cell. A cell where we type data. For example, A1. This one is B1. This one is C1. And so on. Now look at the menu area of the Excel. This section is called ribbon. The ribbon contains different tabs which helps you perform different tasks. Here is the home tab where beginners spend most of their time. Inside home tab, you can cut, copy and paste the text. Change the font size and style. Make the text bold. Change the color of the text. Align text. Then format tables. Auto sum. Sort and filter. Find and select. And all other most basic formatting work happens here. Now look at the data tab. This is very important tab for data entry and office work. Inside the data tab, you can sort data, filter data, remove duplicates, clean messy data and work with CSV file. Now look at the bottom of the Excel. You will see something called sheet 1. These are called worksheets or simply sheets. Think of them like pages inside the notebook. You can create multiple sheets for different types of data. For example, one sheet for sales, one for employees and one for expenses. This helps keep work organized. In the next part, we will learn how to use multiple sheets properly. Please do not forget to keep checking our community posts for worldwide remote job alerts. Now, let's move to the next part. Part 2 is multiple sheets. In real life work, data entry is often divided into multiple sheets. For example, January sales, February sales, March sales, etc. Or customers, employees, inventory, etc. To create a new sheet, click the plus icon at the bottom. See, now you can see sheet 1 and sheet 2 here. And you can rename a sheet by double clicking on its name. Let's see. You left click it, then you see rename. Let's see, January. On sheet 2, left click, rename February, and so on. You can also move between sheets by simply clicking on them. You see, you click on January, you come to the January sheet. You click on February, you go to the February sheet. This helps organize data properly instead of putting everything in one big messy sheet. Part 3 is creating a table. Now let's learn how to create a table in Excel. Tables are very important in real office work because they make data look clean and professional. They also make sorting, filtering and managing data much easier. Let's do it step by step. First, open a blank Excel sheet. Now click on an empty cell. For example, cell A1. In cell A1, type product. In B1, type quantity. And in C1, type price. Okay. Now these are your headings. Now enter some simple data. For example, under product, enter laptop. Quantity 5. Price 50,000. Product mouse. Quantity 10 and price 500. Product keyboard. Quantity 7 and price 1500. Now we need to select all the data. After selecting, you should see all the data highlighted. Now go to the top menu area. Click on the tab called Insert. After clicking Insert, look for the option called Table. Here it is. Usually it looks like a small grid or box. Now click on the table. A small pop-up window will appear. Excel will automatically show the selected data range. See here, A1 to C4. Below that you will see a checkbox saying my table has headers. See here. Make sure this box is checked. It's already checked. Okay. Because our first row contains headings. Now click OK button. And that's it. Your normal data is now converted into professional Excel table. you will notice a few changes immediately. The headings get color. Here, small, small filter arrows. See here, appear beside each heading. Rows becomes easier to read. Now your data is much easier to read, sort, filter and manage. This is exactly how tables are commonly used in real company and office work. Part 4 is basic formulas. Now let's learn the most important beginner formulas. Remember, you do not need advanced formulas in the beginning. These basic formulas are enough to start working with data. Now let's work with the functions. To find functions, go to the home tab and then AutoSum option, where when you click on the down arrow you see different functions like sum, average, count numbers, maximum number, minimum number, add, minus, multiply and divide, in which we are going to learn today about sum, average, count, maximum and minimum. So let's see. Now let's write down some number here. 1, 2 and 3. Now we are going to learn how to use the sum option. What we are going to do? We are going to select all three numbers, go to AutoSum option and click on sum. You get there sum 6. 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. Now there are 4 numbers, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So now if we click on average, we got the average 3. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. 11 plus 1 is 12. And 12 divided by 4 is 3. So we got the average 3. Now we got 5 numbers. So we are going to click on the count numbers. So we get the answer 5. Now if we click on max, we got the number 6 because 1, 2, 3, 6 is the biggest number. That's why we got the answer 6. And if we click on min, 1 is the minimum number. So we got the answer 1. That's how the function works. Part 5, important shortcut keys. Now let's learn important useful shortcut keys that saves a lot of time. Ctrl+C is for copy. Ctrl+V is for paste. Ctrl+X is for cut. Ctrl+Z is for undo. Ctrl+S is for save. And Ctrl+A is for select all data. These shortcuts are used daily in office work and data entry jobs. Part 6 is opening and saving CSV files. Now let's talk about CSV files. CSV means comma separated values. Many companies share reports and data in CSV format. To open CSV file, go to File, then Open and then select CSV file. Excel will automatically open it. To save as CSV, go to File, then Save As and then choose CSV format. It is very simple. Part 7 is removing duplicates. One common problem in company data is duplicate entries. Sometimes the same customer or product appears multiple times. Excel can remove duplicates automatically. Here is how. Select data, then select the column which you want to remove duplicates and then select remove duplicates. we need from column B. So just select the column B and say OK. Now you see additional Bobs are gone, and there are only Mike, Lucy, and Bob. Only 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how Excel removes duplicates. Now part 8 is practical mini project. Here is a practical mini project for you to practice, because learning only theory is not enough. Real work practice is very important. Here is the task. We have a messy sales report. Problems include wrong capitalization, extra spaces, duplicate entries, unrecognized data. Our job is to clean the data, format it properly, remove duplicates, and calculate totals using formulas. This is exactly the type of beginner work many companies give. While doing practical tasks, first fix formatting. Then sort the data alphabetically. Next, remove duplicate entries. And finally, calculate total sales using sum formula. This is how Excel is actually used in beginner level office work. So that was Excel basics for beginners. Today we learn Excel interface, multiple sheets, tables, basic formulas, shortcut keys, CSV files, removing duplicates, and a real practical task. Don't try to learn everything in one day. Practice slowly and consistently. That's how real skills are built. In the next video, we will learn essential research tools for data entry. If this video helped you, make sure to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to check our community posts for worldwide remote job alerts. I will see you in the next video.